Hello and welcome to our first EAFC 24 video on YouTube. We've posted in previous years FIFA 23, 22, 21, so on and so forth. We've done it for years, and then EAFC content has solely revolved around TikTok and Twitch. But this is the most requested video we've had, and I plan on getting more and more content out here because we need to. It's just a better platform for us to post our long form content, pack openings and all things like that. So, the video, the Premium Mixed Leagues upgrade. This has been requested genuinely hundreds of times. People always asking us for different things and how we do it. So, the Premium Mixed League upgrade, what is it? It's an upgrade that gives 5 packs, a Prime Gold Players Pack. You then also get a Jumbo Gold Pack, a Prime Electrum Players Pack, a small Rare Gold Pack, and a small Prime Gold Players Pack. And people ask how I do it. So what I do is I consistently cycle through this method in order to provide hundreds of packs. So we always have basically over 100 packs and we grind it consistently. Now we're starting to save some things for Team of the Year. We're only opening League SBC packs and recycling everything else. So it's a giant cycle. But how do we do the SBC and our cycle? Today is a discussion over the main way we do it and what we do. Before we get into it, if you could drop a like on the video, comment down below if you're going to give it a go, and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. So, let's begin. So, the League SBC, what do? I go through this and I complete it multiple times. I'll just keep doing it, chucking coins at it like 10 times, 20 times, so on and so forth. How do we go about that? So, as you know, there's 4 different sections, and one section that we're going to touch on last is very touchy. So, I'll be honest, what I do is I go on Footbin, and I sort it lowest to highest on price, and I'll have a browse through. Sometimes prices are fixed. So people get like a silver card and make it really expensive. So we kind of jump around and try to do different things. But for example, the Liga and Eredivisie team will find one that works for us and we tend to buy it multiple times. So you have an option. You pick your solution and you buy it multiple times. So you buy 3 lots of that SBC. Obviously the first one goes into this as the run through and the other 2 sit in your unassigned. Once you've submitted it once, you go send everything back to the club and submit it through again on round 2 and then round 3. You'll therefore complete it 3 times in quite a quick succession. Alternatively, what you can do is pick 3 different solutions. So you'd have this as one solution, and you'd then have another solution, and another solution, and another solution, buy up all the players you need for it, send them all to your club, and then just craft them all, one after the other. One go through, another go through, so on and so forth. It all depends how you like to work. There's lots of different ways to do it. But personally, I just buy the cards. I have a coin balance to start with, so it kind of helps. But yeah, I'll just go and buy the cards. So I'll go out and I'll snipe the cards, bid on the cards. Bidding is huge. And I'll get this team, for example. By the way, when I say this team, I get the solution I'm after from Footbin, or there's lots of other websites that offer similar platforms for SBC solutions. But this team is the one that I chose today. So we pick that and we'll submit it off. We'll do the same for this team. That's 1 pack in. We'll then do the Bundesliga and Serie A team as well. Submit that through. These 3 are nice and cheap. You can complete these 3 very cheap. It's just the last one that tends to cause a pickle. So the solutions are very easy, and often you're going to pack the cards you can put through here untradeable, which is really nice, so you can pop them through as well. And that way you can keep the cycle going. So we get our 3 SBCs done and we get down to the Libertadores. So with this, once again, when you first start and say you have nothing in your club, you're going to want to pick a solution. But once you've grinded this through a few times, you're going to collect quite a lot of Libertadores and Sudamerica cards. So, for example, Libertadores, you can see we've got a bunch of them. What I like to do, and I find kind of one of the easier routes, is to, for example, pick 6 of these. So I'll say, or 5 or 6 from one league. So we'll say, we'll take you, and just make sure they're all from different teams. We're going to have to change one of them. So we'll just swap one out for you. Yep, there you go. So you've got 5 different teams. And then you're going to go to the Sudamerica afterwards. So Sudamericana. And you do the exact same. So rating wise, it doesn't need to be the highest in the world. And also, if you then go and chuck, say, these 5 in, and you realise that your rating is too high, too low, what you can do is change it round. I think, did I pick 5 of... Yeah, I've got 5 different. So as you can see here, are firstly chemistry. So we'll get our chemistry sorted quickly, which is easy. 10 chem, it really is not an issue to get. So you get to your 10 chem, but then rating, I'm having a look here and I'm like, oh dear, we're a little bit low. But we know, for example, we can change this guy out for him, for example. He brings it up, 74 rated. Double check that you haven't picked his club already and chuck him in. So I have a lot of these completed. But like I say, the first time you do it, go through footbin solutions. The first few times, do some footbin solutions. But then when you kind of get to the point I'm at where I've been doing it quite a lot, I've got a club filled with both. So we just can consistently grind it through, picking some high rated from some, low rated from the other, and getting that kind of 74 rated team quite easily. We then submit it off. Boom. Right. This is where the important bit's done. So we've just obtained 5 packs there. That's 5 packs. We've only done it on a 1 punt run through because, let's be honest, we don't want to be sat here watching me consistently grind this SBC for X amount of time. But you've done it once. Say, for example, if I decided to, I could rerun it here. I do exactly what I just showed you. So I go Libertadores, and we'd just go you, and you. Oh, there's a how's there a variation of him? That's weird. But yeah, we go and grab another team that's not in there yet. So they're all actually quite high rated as it goes. So we've gone for all high rated there. So what we'll do is we'll then go back down again, Sudamericana, but we'll actually go for a few of the lower rated ones here. And we'll grab the 5 or 6, whatever we need from here. And we'll say 74 rated, and as you can see, they're all nice low rated. If you then want to try squeeze some lower ratings in, you can. So as you can see here, when we're comparing, we're actually going through and going, right, okay, 66 is acceptable. What about 64? 64 is acceptable. So we'll whack a 64 in, and we're going to go along 65 acceptable, 65 is accepted, and we're going to just push it as far as we can, because we want to obviously keep the higher ones for later, if we can. So you have a look, and we can't get away with that one, so we leave that there. So we then need 10 chemistry again. Like I said last time, chemistry is actually relatively simple to get. So we just kind of swap some bits around. Eventually you will click the correct chemistry you're after. And you just, I think, got to decide where you want your chemistry to be coming from. And realistically, one league needs to be a bit more in position than the others. So if I need a little bit more, I could have gone there. And there you go. So the Libertadores cards are in the right positions. The Sudamericas are just kind of filling in the blanks. So once again, very easily completed just with kind of club got cards. But like I say, I've been doing this a lot. We have a lot of untradables. When we do solutions, the majority of the time we've got a few cards from the teams and it goes from there. So next question is, when you do this SBC, what do you do with the packs? Obviously, each pack's going to give you different things, and you get like jumbo golds. With your packs, I cannot stress this enough, tradable cards sell. Every tradable sells. So we'll open one and I'll show you what I would do. So we open the pack, and you're inevitably going to get something a bit naff. Gold commons, very typical. The untradeable ones are my favourite, to be honest. The gold tradable packs are just a bit of money back, and that's nice. But this is how to get the most back. So here, as you can see, you got, 5 players. I'm bad for certain things. So, the 5 players you've got, you're going to go here, you're going to compare price. You're going to find roughly what they're selling for. So you can see here, 450. If you want to go on each player and look on Footbin, I'll be honest, I go on educated guesses. If I compare a price and it looks like they sell for something, we sell them for that price. If they're not selling on bid, we sell them at bottom end. And I will just keep relisting cards till they sell. And literally every gold card will eventually sell. But it's about getting them coins back. So for me, with all these contracts, these bits and bobs, I actually just chuck them all in the club. I shouldn't, but I do. And I'll show you in a second the reason I do it that way and what my plan is going forward. But like once again, you can see here, bottom end prices, and I'm fine with that. At the moment, there's no upgrades out, so it really does have a huge impact on the pricing. if there's gold common upgrades out, gold commons tend to sell for a bit more, and you can get away a bit more of a lazy list on them. And badges and things, I should probably look if they sell. Majority of the time they don't, so we quick sell them. So we then list them, and we'll do that with every tradable pack. What I tend to do, because I do it in a huge batch, I'll kind of chuck everything into the club and then go through and do a huge sell-off later. Like at the moment, I've got a massive sell-off I need to do for my actual team itself. But you can look here, we're consistently we're flogging things. But yeah, we're consistently selling different bits. At the moment, we've got some investments and we're going on some lazy lists just to try get some bonus extra coins for Team of the Year, but that's a completely separate matter. Okay, so you can see here we've got a lot of tradable cards actually to get rid of from yesterday's stream. So we've got a load that we're going to pump through the market in a bit, get flogged off hopefully before tonight's stream, and get everything going again, get the coins moving. But the reason we do this is so that we consistently have a coin balance going. That coin balance is going to fund the club and keep the club on the move. If we don't do that, the club's going to slow down. We need our coins to be moving consistently. All it takes, for example, is if you pack one team of the week, you pay for the entire SBC, and all the bonus goes towards the next one, so on and so forth. It's a really good kind of cycle. Personally, I love it, and I think it's paid off really well. Like, our team is basically all put through because of this. So all the icon SBCs we've done, all of Mbappe's objective, or all of Mbappe's SBC was completed due to it. We packed Fernando Torres due to it. Henry was in one of the untradable packs. Mo Salah was due to Team of the Week objectives. Van Dijk was due to Team of the Week SBCs, not objectives, sorry. But yeah, overall, it's a really good grind. Everything we do is first owner untradable, so it's a really great pack grind for us. And it just means that when we decide we want to, we can go and look at an SBC, for example, like the hero, and go, right, what do we need? We're going to need a team of the week. So we can go over to our team of the week, set it on untradable, because we don't want to use anything tradable for SBCs, and just pick a team of the week to use. And then once we've done that, if we find the team of the week we want, we go, right, okay. We're then going to go to gold rare, make sure it's untradable, and we can pick out the gold rare fodder that we need. It doesn't matter. We've always got things in the club ready for them SBCs in order to grind them through and make sure we're consistently on the move. The key thing is to never quick sell anything. Do no man left behind. Make sure that you're using every card you can. So for example, if you get a gold common duplicate and it's untradable and you need to get rid of it, go into the upgrades, have a look around. Where can you put it? Can you put it into your daily gold upgrades? Obviously that's silver and bronzes, but can you put it into your gold upgrades? So all gold commons go through there at the moment because there's no other ones. Usually there's better upgrades you can chuck them through, so you put it through that. Also, if you've got kind of slightly higher rated fodder, gold rares for example, this is a great SBC. So you can get 185 rated through and the rest to make it an 83 team, and then 284s to make it an 82 team. So overall, that gives you a team of the week back, which will be used in so many SBCs. Along with that, you've got the draft token upgrade at the moment you can do, and then you've got your higher rated fodder you can put through hero picks, or for example, if you want to do a player, you can go there. Like I said about contracts earlier, what are we actually going to do with them? So contracts and things I am shocking for. But like healing cards, we've got 413. If it comes down to it, we've got 367 tradable, which is 11,000 coins back. Contracts is actually absurd now. We've got 1,207 rare contracts, which is 72,000 coins. Managers is 6.5k, and commons we're up to 2,500 tradable. 2,500, but 2,136 of those are tradable, so we can quick sell them for 68,000 coins. And then the managers as well is another 13k. That, along with manager leagues, we've got, you name it, we've got loads of leagues. So we, at any point, can go see what leagues sell and go for there. In chemistry styles, we have a bunch of tradable chemistry styles. Whether it be 5 hunters, that's a good amount of coins. 11 shadows, that's a really good amount of coins. So what I need to do before Team of the Year is go through and sell everything that sells and keep anything that doesn't. If I want to just quick sell them off, I've got a kind of rainy day fund is what I call it. It's my way of always having some coins in the club. So if I go down really low and I want some extra league SBCs done, I'll quick sell them off. It's a great way to make sure them coins are flowing. Like I say, the method is not perfect, but it works really well. Once again, If you've watched this far, do make sure to subscribe, drop a like and a follow, and I'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching.